Well, here we are. I didn't think that I'd be talking about this again, but here we are. Today, I watched Space Jam 2, and I had heard, I'd heard interesting things about the game, not the, not the game, the movie. I heard interesting things about it. I heard people say it was actually, enjoyable, and then I heard people say, that it was complete garbage, it was a mess, and well, to tell you it short, I heard a lot of things. And I decided, you know what? I don't want to hear things. I want to see it myself and judge it. So I did. And I watched it. And I agree with everyone. There are moments where LeBron James does have some stiffy acting, which is fine. To me, it didn't really take away much. It just felt slightly awkward. But no, it didn't take away too much. So, but no, I enjoyed the movie actually. I en- I enjoyed it. I thought it was enjoyable to watch. Kind of like Mortal Kombat. It's bad. No, well, Mortal Kombat was bad, but it's enjoyable. This one, it was just goofy, It was there. I can see how people make comparisons to Ready Player One with the whole Warner Bros. Thing, kind of everything just kind of mixed together. But no, I thought it was good. And I know the title of this video, you know, might not make sense once I get into the depth of the video, whatever. Because technically this is me just kind of reviewing it, I guess, if anything. But I'm still gonna keep the same title. Maybe the thumbnail the same, maybe different title. Um, but no, I thought everything was cool. The live action, I guess, Looney Tunes looked. They actually didn't look bad. No, it looked fine. They didn't really look bad, in my opinion. They all looked fine. Uh, Especially old Daffy. No, he looks fun. They all look good though. And no, I thought the antagonist Don Cheadle was pretty good. I thought he was enjoyable. I could totally see a dude like that. Um, the whole Now the first movie, I haven't seen that one in a while, but if I remember correctly, there's this dude right wants Looney Tunes, and somehow they kind of connect to real world. That I mean, that's just kind of like a Roger Rabbit kind of thing. I can see that, maybe like some other world, where there's cartoons. But with this one, it felt very weird, kind of going in the direction of having some crazy high tech, machine that knows everything and can make anything, and sucks people into the server verse or whatever, the digiverse, whatever you want to call it. And that part felt a little far fetched. It's kind of like Godzilla versus Kong. All of a sudden they had these crazy high tech floating spaceships and all that, and they really hadn't established any of that in the previous movies. And you could make an argument that, oh, maybe discovering the Titans advanced their technology, but I mean, you should at least mention it. It'd be a little bit nicer. But overall, I thought it was good. I mean, the whole storyline, with the games and LeBron and his son, I don't know, it felt weird. But I could totally see him being manipulated. That, I feel like it's easy. Sometimes, if you're good at it, you could easily manipulate somebody into doing anything. I just got off a binge of watching a bunch of Kilgrave from Jessica Jones, and my goodness, do I love him. But, no, getting back to it. I guess we should talk about what we really want to talk about, huh? That would be the elephant. The elephant, right? No, honestly, because I feel like that's what everyone wanted to talk about, right? Back when they revealed it. Oh my God, they took out whatever the guy's name, Pepe, the weird like pervert cat, was it? I don't know, the weird dude. And then obviously the change with Lola, everyone was like, "Holy crap!" Right? And I kind of had a weird take on it too. Now that I'm looking back at it, that was 4 months ago from this video, and looking back, like that was 4 months ago. I feel like I remember sitting right here in my chair recording that, and I guess it's 4 months ago. But no, honestly, her character in the new one was fine. It didn't feel. It felt normal. Like it didn't feel wrong. If that makes sense. Like there's times where, because if you think about it, it's a complete character redesign besides physical appearance. Literally everything changed. Attitude, voice, which honestly, who cares? Literally everything, personality, all that stuff changed. But to me, it didn't feel wrong. It felt normal. I guess maybe that's a sign that they did it well. It kind of fit along with the whole Looney Tunes thing. Like she felt like a character that belonged with the group. And I watched the Looney Tunes show, if I remember correctly. That's the one, right? I think so. I watched that one, the one where she's kind of like a dork. And I watched that one, and that was actually like I said in the previous video, I think that was the first time I saw her character because I hadn't seen Space Jam at the time. And I saw her, I'm like, oh look, see, like, well, obviously in this Space Jam she wasn't a doofus, but she fit along with them, the cartoony, silly stuff. She didn't really have like a silly attitude in this new one, which is fine. She doesn't really either or first and second doesn't really seem like the kind to be that goofy weirdo. But no, I mean, the change didn't feel wrong. It felt normal to me at least. It didn't feel like, ooh, how do you go from this to that? No, it felt normal, especially with being with Wonder Woman for some reason. that was kind of weird. I remember hearing that she would be there, and I'm thinking, that's a weird place to have her, and then they actually did, and I was like, wow, okay, they did. But I'm gonna quickly steer off. Hearing the Harry Potter theme once again in that movie made me smile so big. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I've said I'm a humongous Harry Potter fan, and I'm a big fan. Okay, I have all the books. I'm on is it Order of the Phoenix? Yes, I'm about nearing halfway, and I stopped reading. I've been slacking. I'm tempted to watch the movies, but my friend told me not to do that because the movies get information wrong, and that is true. I watched Goblet of Fire, and Sirius Black just wasn't in there. But sorry, just hearing the Harry Potter theme made me smile. But going back to that, if you want to make comparisons with the character from the first movie and the second movie, it is not a fair comparison. Like, it can't be made, in my opinion. Like, you can't make that comparison. Because in a sense, they're just two completely different characters, And you just, you just can't do it. So, I remember, I think the director for Space Jam 2 said that, like, everyone on the internet they were a bunch of weirdos. So, like, you guys are saying, you guys want some cartoon rabbit to be all curvy and crap, right? And, I mean, he can't, I don't know, he said everyone was weird, but, like, some people said it because obviously they want to protect it, but other people were saying it because of, legitimate reasons. It's like, you can't look like that and, be powerful. It's like, you have to be, that's the thing, like, that's actually something when it comes to, like, female characters, I guess. People always, it's like, something that's a perfect example. Search Filmento, right? Funny guy that kind of critiques movies on what makes them good, bad, and all that. Search up his video over Charlie's Angels, the 2019 or 20 whatever reboot or whatever, and he talks about how gender obsession can ruin a film. And in that film, obviously, it's ruined by that because it portrays men as dumb, doofus, ignorant, just crappy dudes for no reason. And say, yeah, I get it. You want to elevate women, right? I get that, right? But you can't bring men down in the process because you're literally not changing the situation. It's always like, oh, men go up, women go down. Well, if women go up and men go down, it's the same situation, just flipped, right? And you can't say, oh, it's fine. No, it's what's it called, a double standard or whatever. It don't work like that, right? It doesn't work like that. So in that movie, they do that. They portray a lot of the men as just dumb, arrogant, idiots, essentially. And, they have all the women be badass and all that. And that's completely fine. It is awesome to have that. It's like, look at, like, Raya, that new movie, right? Oh my goodness, that movie's great. I love that movie. That is one of my top 10 movies of, like, Disney. That movie's great, But you don't put doofuses down, You don't put men down. Just have her be great, right? We need to have characters, powerful characters, that just happen to be female. I think that's it, right? I think that's the way it goes, right? I think it's powerful characters that happen to be female, not female characters that happen to be powerful. If that makes sense. I think I'm saying that right. And if I'm saying it wrong, whoops. But that's the way to go about it, you know? And with the whole redesign, I guess literally redo, I guess, in a way, because they changed her character completely. Obviously, you know, the first one, people said it was like the fetishization or whatever the word is, right? It's like, yeah, I get it. I completely forgot about that. And then for a while, I forgot her character existed. And then randomly, I was sitting with a couple friends, and then my friend goes, "Hey, look, dude, check her out. Look at her." And I'm like, "What?" And I saw it, and I went, "Damn!" Me and like two other dudes all went, "Whoa!" I completely forgot. And then I forgot for another like 2 years, and then it came back with this. But I went, "Whoa!" Like, what? Huh? That's in the movie? When? Why? How? Apparently the director didn't know about it. I think I said in the last video. He didn't know that her character... Like, how do you direct a movie and not know what's in it? Maybe he didn't have, like... I don't know. But, like, I don't know. How do you not know? I mean, wouldn't you be like, "Hey, what you up to? What you drawing? How's this character look? What's this character doing? What are they going to be like?" Wouldn't you want to know, like, you know, information? I would. And I would like to just be checking up on everybody, you know? Even if it's not my place or my business to, or my job to, I would like to. No, but, comparing the characters, they're both great in their own way. You know, this new one, finally I can actually say, because I remember in the other video I was saying I don't know if I can talk about certain things because, you know, the movie wasn't out yet. Now seeing it, no, her character was fine. They still made her good at basketball, making everyone else bad but good in their own way. But, you know, it was like, what's that word? Here, let me search it up. What is that word? Let me see. Let's see. What does this mean? Hold on a minute. What in the world did I just read? Never mind. I just searched the wrong word. I was searching up that word. How do you pronounce it? Femme fatale. Oh, I thought it was femme. Whoops. Okay, I was gonna use that word. I thought that was the right word to use. Good thing I researched it, because that is not the right word to use. I thought it was just like a person who kind of like. Never mind. But my point is, you know, the first movie. What did they say? Let's see. Let me see the internet description of her in Space Jam. Bum, bum, bum. Let's see. Oh, well, based on the author, her personality is a combination of a Hoxian woman. What is that? I know you guys can't see any of this, and it's fine. It'd be kind of weird. It's a character archetype of a tough talking woman. Oh, okay. Oh, from Howard Hawks. Oh, okay. It's the mix of that, a tomboy. Okay, I know what that is, and a femme fatale. What do you know? Maybe I could use it. maybe. Oh yeah, maybe I could use that. Okay. See, I guess I couldn't use that then. I'm just looking at Wikipedia, and I know Wikipedia is probably not the most reliable source, but it's still here. So, okay, so she's a tough talking, no nonsense woman who's extremely independent and self-reliant. First movie, yes. Second movie, I'm pretty sure that could probably hold up. It says as soon as she appears, Bugs is instantly smitten. That's true. In the first movie, they did say, "Oh yeah, look at, oh, let me get stiff." And the second movie, when she's like, "Hey, friend," you know, like casual, just being friends with women normally. She is highly athletic, extremely seductive in her behavior. That is true in the first one, and that was interesting. She was intended to be a tomboy, but the production team feared that she would appear too masculine and chose to emphasize her feminine attributes instead. Okay. So you were afraid she'd come out too manly, and you ended up doing the opposite. Okay. Production. So how's the director not part of that? That blows my mind. How is he not part of that? I guess to some people it's probably a good thing he wasn't then, huh? Because, clearly a lot of people got a good time out of seeing that. So, You know, honestly, if I was a parent, I'd hesitate to let my child watch the first one. That'd be a strange awakening to have watching that movie. Yeah, that was a Google search. But no, I mean, I guess I can use it. That's actually making me smile. Um, no, I mean, honestly, in overall, the character didn't really matter to me. Now after watching the movie, I enjoyed it. The Goon Squad was cool. I'm happy there was a cameo by the Monstars that made me smile. Um, no, the Goon Squad I thought was freaking awesome. Crack my knuckles. But I thought they were awesome. I thought they were badass. They were great. But no, I thought they were all good. Elephant, I feel, is gone. At least to me, it is. It's like I remember also watching that on. I think it was from what's his name? Something Frankis, not Franco. Franco, whatever his name is. And he was just talking about it. He's like guys, like why are you so upset about it? I get it. There are some. I remember even I think some women speak about it too. Especially I think one was like a golfer. She was saying like, you should have let her been there, you know. But it's like we can't. Like why can't you look like that and act the same way? Why do you have to look not like that? The complete opposite, I guess, but still have the same attitude. Like you can have that attitude and be either way, I guess, right? You know, it's like like the human body, be it male or female, should just be normalized, not objectified. You know, and that's why I've been like starting research. Like, why does the brain react a certain way to seeing anything? Specifically the body, be it in a certain pose, certain clothes, certain anything, voices, and literally anything, sound, anything. I'm starting to do research on that because I'm trying to understand, trying to grasp. Like before, I would go ooh. Now I'm like, why do people react like that? And I'm just trying to understand that, and I hope I can one day. Probably write a bunch of freaking notebooks on it. But I'm just trying to understand it. People see it. Why do people go, whoa, nice, or anything? I'm trying to understand the reactions to it, and you probably say, oh, it's like the pheromones in your brain or whatnot. And I'm just now realizing that I was supposed to be talking about the movie, and I'm talking about freaking pheromones and brain cells and neurons. I'm getting off topic, but in short, the movie's good. I would recommend to watch if you can, of course. If her character is like the only reason you're watching it, I think that's a bad way to go into it. There's a lot of other reasons to watch that movie. I watched it because, like, you know what? I had me 2 sandwiches, some Kendall cooked jalapeno chips, and a small bottle of Pepsi. And I said, you know what? We're gonna watch this, and I enjoyed it. I was smiling, I was laughing, I was having a good time. So yeah, in short, here's the thing. LeBron's acting, it doesn't bother. It's not too bothersome. It can be like a little like, woo, but it's not too bad. Overall, it's a good movie. I think it's enjoyable. Like I said, Lola Bunny's character is fine to me. Maybe it's because I'm so used to, I don't know. I don't know what maybe it's just me. But if that's what you guys are worrying about or wondering about, then you haven't heard anyone talk about that. And for some reason you saw this or heard this, more listen, I guess, right? Just kind of listen to my voice. Yeah. Then yeah, I guess that's it. No, the character was fine. So now it's like a Sonic kind of situation, like I said it would be. We have a version of the character that is very different, and a version of the character that is very different from the other. Obviously, with Sonic, one being hideous, the other one being adorable. Not adorable. Baby Sonic was adorable. Adult Sonic? He was cool. Oh, he was good. Honestly, yeah. And people are still upset about the design, dude. You guys know where you can go. You guys want to look at something good, there's always places to go for that. It's like that saying, right? If it exists, something can be made of it. And even like if you still like you're looking for the old one, I guarantee you it's already happened. Actually, it has already happened. Back when I was doing the other video. Now it was like maybe a day or 2 after the photos were released of her, people were already making crap about the new design. If it exists, something will be made of it. So, I mean, you guys can look for tuned up versions of the new design. Like, people are so sad. I get it. You have a whole movie with that design. I get that. You know, not only is that a good source of material, but I get that. You have a whole movie with that design. It would have been cool, I guess, to have another hour and 55 of this. Well, maybe an hour, you know, because she didn't come in till 20, 30 minutes in. I get that. I can see, but still, I think it's all fine. I think it's good. I've been recording for 20 minutes now. I'm going to upload this unedited because I feel like, you know, all thoughts are valued. So, but no, I enjoyed the movie. The characters were good. Story, I liked it. I thought it was okay. The practicality of it, maybe not. But overall, I think it's fine. I think the elephant is gone now. So I think it's safe to say, elephant cleared. Wonder if I'm going to say that anymore in the future. Remember that, future me. Elephant cleared. Bam! I should get like a stamping sound, right? Like, boom. Make like a photo in Photoshop, like a file, someone's face, and then boom, stamp. Cleared. If there's any like issues in the future, right? But no, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the movie. Character was fine. Design literally didn't do anything. It just felt normal, like I said. So yeah, that was it. That was my take on the new Space Jam movie. And I guess it is, and the other thing, the elephant as well. Yeah, no, I thought it was fine. I thought it was all cool. Doubt anyone's gonna get to this point, because at this point, I think the average watch time is like 20 seconds, which means they gotta have a banging intro, which I don't. But it's fine. You know what? People do whatever they want. So yeah, it's all right. Anyway, that'll be all for today, folks. I just kind of want to talk about this because I wanted to do this tomorrow. I'm like, no, I shouldn't put it off. Let's just get it out there. I'll literally upload it tonight. Phew, we're good. So, yeah. Anyway, that'll be all for tonight. I guess you guys can't enjoy it. Can you enjoy this? I don't know. People find it anything. I'm gonna go play me some Power Wash Simulator. I've been watching all of Markiplier's videos. I decided to get it, and my goodness, I'm in love. I already cleaned the Mars rover and the van as of this video, and I might stream it in the future. Who knows? Who knows where I'll be by then? I guarantee you it's not gonna be a fresh start, obviously, because I couldn't help myself. I had to play it. But yeah, that'll be all for tonight. Hope you guys have a great anything. Stay safe out there. Be smart. Make smart choices. You know what it is, right? You know that good advice that you get from everybody you know. Have a good morning, noon, afternoon, evening, and good night.